Now just 3 sleeps away from the start of the A-League season, and football correspondent Richard Bayliss has the next instalment of our team previews.
That's right. So far we've taken a look at 6 clubs who perhaps fell short of their aims last season, and the same could be said for our next side, even though they were semi-finalists. Brisbane Roar came within 1 match of their 3rd straight grand final, which after an inconsistent season was a pretty impressive feat. This time they're being spoken about as genuine contenders once more because in pre-season they've looked very sharp indeed.
The Roar haven't lost to A-League opposition in pre-season and hammered Queensland champions Olympic FC 11-1. The word is well and truly out there that Brisbane are back.
What's really encouraging is that we've had some players missing during our pre-season, and our young players and squad players have come in and done a fantastic job. We don't have a big squad this year, but we do have a squad filled with quality.
Coach Mike Mulvey replaced Rado Vidicic in December, the side only losing 1 in 7 as they marched into the finals. Now a full pre-season adds to the promise.
I'm really enjoying working with him. He's a good man manager and he's really helping my game and improving me. He's playing me several positions, which is good as well. I don't mind mixing it up. Striker Bessart Berisha has scored an incredible 35 goals in 2 seasons for very good reason.
I love goals. I love to score goals.
A poacher who polarises opinion, a James Bond villain who relishes the special attention.
A lot of players don't like that, but lucky I love it because you see that you're doing great, you're doing a good job.
Few could forget this controversial penalty in 2012's grand final. Berisha brought down by new teammate Liam Miller. The former Manchester United midfielder arrives from Perth, with the club welcoming home former skipper Matt Mackay.
It's like he's never left. With them coming in just gives us that extra experience.
Current skipper Smith is almost like a new signing himself, having missed the majority of last season with a hip injury.
To watch on the sidelines for a number of weeks, it was tough. It was real tough.
Having downed Sydney FC, Melbourne Victory, Central Coast and Melbourne Heart already, the Roar are seen as real contenders to the crown.
It gives us momentum and it gives us habits, it gives us good habits, and there's no guarantee we can take that into the season, but it's a good start. We now need to keep pushing.
Yes, it's certainly been an impressive pre-season from the Brisbane Roar, and joining me to discuss their prospects for this season is Simon Hill. Simon, thanks for joining us. I guess looking at the key-ins list for a start, a couple of key acquisitions at the top there.
Yeah, certainly Matt Mackay and Liam Miller has really strengthened the Brisbane Roar midfield. Mackay, the returning hero, if you like, really, for Brisbane Roar. It's where he made his name. Hugely looking forward to having him back in the Hyundai A-League. And Liam Miller, who's so impressive at Perth Glory, he'll probably fulfil the role that Mitch Nichols played last season. When you look at the starting 11, you include Broich and Berisha for Brisbane Roar. It's a very strong first-team lineup. But I suppose the only question mark against them is, you know, whether they've got the depth. They have got some good young kids coming through. But if injuries take their toll, will they have enough numbers and quality to make a title challenge? In terms of the key outs, I suppose the one disappointing factor of Matt Mackay's return to Brisbane is that he's not going to be able to play alongside his old mate Massimo Madoka, the 2 little energiser bunnies in the centre of the park. Of the others, Mitch Nichols obviously is a blow. Ben Halloran has gone off overseas, but the rest were probably fringe players. Steve Lustica did well at the end of the last campaign, but he was only on loan anyway. Meyer, Nayland and German never really nailed down a first-team spot on a regular basis. So I think overall, in terms of the off-season, Brisbane have done some pretty good business, and I expect them to challenge this season.
Well, certainly the early signs are good. Simon, thanks for joining us. Tune in tomorrow when we take a look at the Melbourne Victory.